Good, and welcome. And we are most pleased that you are all here and have opened yourself to doing this work at this time. Indeed, it is an opportunity for transformation. And so we encourage your openness to this transformation as we go forward through these 9 days. Good. And bringing your awareness now to your breath, breathing in and out. And become aware of the power of the breath. It is the breath that keeps you in your body, the breath that allows you to have life. It is the carrier of the chi. It is the carrier of the energy, of the vitality. You think of it as oxygen in your culture. And so you might think that, okay, I am bringing in oxygen, and this oxygen is going into my blood and keeping me alive. And so at one level, you could look at it and you could take its components and look at it under a microscope and see this component that goes into the blood. And yet everything exists at more than one level. And so as you have it at oxygen at the physical level, we would say at the energetic level, it is chi, it is vitality, it is life force. You are breathing in. And that is why there's an emphasis here on your breathing, because the breathing is key for life force. You can do a great deal of movement, but if you are not breathing in the best way, then you are missing out on a great deal more healing and vitality that you could be bringing in. And so feeling this connection as you breathe in to vitality, to life force. And the breath at the spiritual level is spirit, it is consciousness, is what allows you to be having a human experience. It is often said that you are a spiritual being having a human experience. And how does that occur? Well, it occurs through the breath. That each time that you breathe in, you are synchronizing the spirit and the body. You are marrying spirit and body, heaven and earth. And so the breath is powerful, it is sacred, it is what allows consciousness to inhabit a physical form. It is indeed quite an alchemical and metaphysical process. And so you do that each time that you breathe in. You breathe in this great heaven, great spirit that you are into your body. You bring it into each cell. So there is awareness and consciousness that moves into each cell of your body. The blood turns red. Red is the color of spirit, and the spirit moves through the blood into each cell. And so each breath you take is a miraculous act of embodiment. And so bringing that breath down as you breathe in now, let it come deeply into the body. Welcome the breath. Welcome the breath into the lower abdomen. And let the breath now fill you up like a glass filling with water. And as it fills, let it lift your spine. So each breath lifts you up towards the heavens, and each exhale is a relaxation back towards the earth. Each inhalation is like a movement into life, and each exhalation is a moving back towards spirit. So you could say that within each breath there is a being born and a dying, a coming into life, a grasping into being, and a letting go and surrender. So being with your breath in this way, smiling, becoming aware that you are not separate from what is around you. And so this breath is actually the carrier of not only oxygen, it is a carrier of oxygen, life force, and spirit. For if you cut yourself off from that which is around you, you will die in minutes. So you are not separate. You are always in a sea not only of atmosphere, but of energy, and most importantly, of spirit. You are a spiritual being, and you are connected to all other beings in this world. You are connected to the trees, to the animals, to the other humans, to the earth itself, and to the heavens, and it all expresses in this atmosphere, and you are part of that, and you cannot be separate from it. Good. And now I'd have you look up, and indeed above your head, there is a beautiful being now pouring a golden light down on you. This light pours down over the front of your head, down your face, your neck, your chest, your arms, torso, down your legs, all the way to your feet. It pours down over the back of your head and your ears and your shoulders and your back and back of your arms and hands and fingertips and all the way down the back of your body, all the way to your feet. And then it pours this golden light into your body. It is a great blessing of light. And this light is pouring in now into the head, as if there were a crystal funnel on top of your head that brings this luminosity now into the center of your head and into your brain. And the left hemisphere of your brain is illuminating with this light. And as it illuminates, it expands and relaxes. The right hemisphere now expanding and relaxing as well. The two hemispheres now connecting and talking to each other. The cerebellum receiving this light, also expanding, and all the aspects of the brain now being bathed and soaked in this light. The pineal gland, the pituitary gland, thalamus, hypothalamus, the brain stem, the eyes, the optic nerves and visual cortex, the ears and the inner ears, sinuses, sinus cavities, receiving this light, filled with this light, your mouth filled with this light, your teeth and gums and tongue, and the light continuing down your throat to illuminate the larynx, to illuminate your thyroid gland. And as this light pours through, it brings healing, it brings relaxation, it brings openness. It brings a kind of heavenly chi, a heavenly energy that is being directed by beings of light within your body and coming down through your throat, and this beautiful golden light now coming to the thymus gland behind the breastbone, illuminating your thymus and pouring into your heart. And taking a breath and becoming aware of the heart and the light filling the heart. The beauty of the heart and the commitment of the heart. The heart, indeed, the home of the spirit, the seat of the soul within the body, home of your Shen. Become aware of this golden light shining within the heart, illuminating your heart. And as it shines within your heart, it helps the heart to restore a sense of peace and harmony and order. For the heart is the rhythm keeper of the body. It is the conductor of the orchestra. So giving your love and gratitude to your heart. Heart, I love you. The golden light now coming up into your lungs. Beginning to fill the lungs with this beautiful radiance. And also that sweetness coming from your heart. being aware of the precious work of the lungs with the breath that helps to connect the spirit and the consciousness into the body. Connecting heaven and earth. And the great commitment of the lungs since the day you were born until the day you die to the survival of the body, to keeping you alive and strong. And as we breathe and see this light in the lungs, being aware of the great integrity the lungs hold and the courage. For indeed, all of the organs hold their virtue energies and help create a wonderful harmony. The golden light, now with the strength of the lungs and the sweetness of the heart, descending into your liver on the right side, the level of the rib cage, above and below the rib cage. This great consciousness of the liver, power of the liver, smiling and appreciating the liver, which has an incredible number of metabolic functions within your body, as well as filtering toxins from your body. Great wisdom keeper. And as you release toxic energy from the liver, and as this golden light comes into the liver, it helps to bring forth the wonderful compassion of the liver and loving kindness. Good. The liver helping us to stay with our spiritual goals in life. And allowing the liver to be filled with this beautiful, healing golden light. So the liver can come back into a sense of flow and balance. So feeling that great gratitude for the liver, loving your liver. Coming across from the liver, this golden light now into the spleen. The spleen and the pancreas. Smiling here to these organs. The left side, the spleen under the rib cage, and the pancreas below that. Loving these vital organs of the body. For indeed, they help us to have faith and to have trust. Faith in life, trust in life, faith in the earth. Letting it be filled with this light, appreciating and loving these organs, helping us to assimilate the earth from the food that we eat, the earth qualities, the earth elements coming in through the spleen and the pancreas. Good, and giving them love, appreciation. Coming back now to the kidneys, opposite the navel, one on each side of the spine. letting them also receive this beautiful golden light, this healing energy, bringing healing into the fifth of the yin vital organs of the body, helping the kidneys to relax, to let go of the fear that is often held there and that coldness that we can get in the lower back, that tightness. Allowing them to open up to their natural wisdom, relaxation, to common sense and uncommon sense, to holding that the energy and the vitality of the body very strongly. All of these organs so dedicated to you. Letting them be filled and healed by this golden light. Allowing this golden light now to imagine flowing in now into the stomach, filling your stomach with golden light as if you had swallowed lots and lots of light, and letting it magically move through your stomach into your gallbladder and healing to the gallbladder and then down into the small intestine, that whole area behind the navel, just letting that fill with beautiful golden light, letting that golden light now come up through the colon, up through the right side of the body, underneath the rib cage, the transverse colon, down the descending colon on the left. And coming down now into the area of the bladder as well. So filling that area of the bladder and the rectum, all with beautiful healing golden light. Our whole body is to be honored, bringing that same beautiful golden light into the reproductive organs, all of them, letting them be filled with beautiful, powerful, healing energy. Letting this energy in the organs now expand out into the fascia of the body that's around and the connective tissue through the organs. Let that light expand into the blood flow and into the neurological system, the nerves of the body. Let it expand out into the muscles and into the flesh. Let it sink into the bones and into the bone marrow. Let it deeply fill all of the body with this golden light, and then let it radiate out into your skin. Let it descend down your legs to your feet, out your arms, into your hands, up into your head, so that you are wonderfully glowing with this light, all of this wonderful light. And begin to breathe this light in like a sponge from all around you. Breathe that air in, but not just air. Think of the air as being the physical, the vitality, the consciousness, and the whole connection to everything. Breathe that into your center core and exhale, relax. Let that go out in a surrender. So breathe it in, become more filled with light. And as you exhale, let that radiate out all around you. Like you are becoming more of a center of light. Breathing into the center core, exhale out to the space around you. With each breath, feeling that dynamic, becoming more bright, more light filled. Good. Now breathing all of that light, it's all around you. Now back in. Breathe it back in. Now bring it right down into the very core of your body. And from that core, as you breathe it in, bring it down into the very base of your body, like a ball now of energy at the very base of your body, that area we call the lower dantian. And as you breathe it in, let it be strong and bright, but cut smaller and brighter. So from maybe the size of a ball that you can bring down to volleyball, grapefruit size, like squeeze it down to a grapefruit, into the size of an orange, down into the size of a ping pong ball, and then down to the size of a pearl. And drop this pearl right down at the very base of your body. And then think of breathing it up your spine. This little ball of light, this ball of light's coming up the spine all the way to the top of your head, and exhale it down the front of the body, back down to the base of the body again. So inhale, even if you're not seeing this, inhale up your spine, exhale down the front. You're making a flow of energy in your body, a healing flow called the microcosmic orbit. Up to the crown, down the front. If you're used to the microcosmic orbit, you can bring that through at any speed you like, and you can also move it out into extraordinary vessels if you like as well. Otherwise, just breathing it up the spine and down the front. Nice circulation of chi. Very good. And again, bringing your palms back to your navel and gathering with your palms at the navel, spiraling 9 times each direction. If you normally do more than that, you're totally welcome to. Okay, and then we're going to bring the hands together. Rub the hands. Once again, bringing that energy to the face, into the eyes. Absorbing that there. Exhale again. And once more. And again, washing that all around your face. And then we can brush that down. This time, just going to brush it down. Just brush the energy downwards so we don't have any chi that might be stuck up around the head. And we're going down through the chest and down your legs and down. Get brushing it down through the feet. Okay.